from Detroit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So,
as far as discography, what do you guys got?
we got 2 albums. We released our first EP in 2009, 6 songs. That every song had radio play all over the world. It was kind of a great platform for us to get started. It was recorded to be a demo originally, and then it came out sounding good enough to where we were like, we can tour with this and sell it, you know.
Right.
And then the radio started playing it, so and not just playing it, playing everything on it. So we were like, damn. And then when we did the second album, we released that in November of last year, and in December, Jim Florentine named it the #1 metal album. TuneLab.com, the listeners on TuneLab.com named it the best unsigned metal album of 2012. Some writer in Austria gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars for Metal Underground Austria.
Are you guys? Have you guys been in contact with Jim since that, or not?
Yeah,
really?
Kevin, our guitar player, talks with Jim. Like, they have each other's phone numbers, so they shoot the shit every once in a while. But he's a busy guy, you know. And,
right.
And we are like we've sacrificed pretty much everything in our lives to do what we do. So we build everything, you know. And Jim has been awesome for us. I mean, he's worn our T-shirt on that metal show. We were a pick of the week on that metal show earlier this year, where we actually held the album up and talked about us.
Did that help you guys out a lot?
Big time. I mean, we still get hits from it. In fact, when he wore the T-shirt on that metal show, like, I still get people sending me messages like, I'm in a bar in Idaho who's playing that metal show, and the guy's wearing a Rebel Inc. shirt. Like, is that your band? I'm like, yeah, that's us. Holy shit!
Wow, that's really cool.
You know, but it's cool because he's doing all that on his own. You know, like
right.
we're not saying, hey, can you do this? It's like he's doing that. You know, and there's people that'll say like, hey man, well, why don't you ask him to do this or ask him to do that? And it's like, Jim seems like the kind of guy that's like, if he can make something happen, he's just going to do it. Like, you don't really need to ask him, you know. And so we're very fortunate. He's been super cool about, you know, helping promote us, helping promote the music. So awesome guy, and hopefully he'll make it out here tonight because he hasn't been able to see the band play yet. So
yeah, I'll be with him tomorrow. He's doing his own little podcast here.
Yep.
I guess for you listeners, it was Saturday night. But anyway, so you guys, real quick, one more thing. You guys said you all have day jobs still.
Yep.
What do you guys do for a living?
We got one guy's an engineer, designs different parts, whether it be cars or whatever it may be, designs parts on the computer. Our bass player is a tattoo artist. We have a guy that does like, I want to say like natural resource control. And then I work in a warehouse moving car parts.
Does anybody ever, is everybody you know that you work with, do they all know that you're in a band, that you guys tour and everything?
Yeah, actually, when I signed up to take the job, I told them, like, I'm going to probably I got 2 weeks of vacation time that you're allowed at your job. I'm like, well, I'm going to be taking way more than 2 weeks because we're going to be doing a lot of touring. And with my resume, like, I used to run a top 100 golf course and all that kind of stuff, so I've been in management and all that kind of stuff for a lot of my life. But they were just like, yeah, well, if you need the time, just take the time. So I found somebody, luckily enough, that will say, hey, you're going to do a good job for us. Like, if you need to take 5 weeks out of the year to disappear for a tour, like, go ahead and do it. Like, so I'm definitely fortunate to have that.
Right, and one more thing, where can everybody check out Rebel Inc. at?
Best place to go is rebelincmusic.com. That's rebelincmusic.com. You can download the music directly from us. You can place an order for the hard copy CDs, T-shirts, sweatshirts, stickers, whatever you want directly from us. We package it up at our house. We send it out to you. Or you can get us on iTunes. You can get us on CD Baby, Amazon, MP3. For people that got Xbox 360 in the marketplace, you can download us through Zune right onto your Xbox 360.
Oh, wow. That's
and
really
jam our shit while you're playing your games, you know, so.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you, Adam. Adam from Rebel Inc. was here. You can check them out at www.rebelincmusic.com. Thank you very much for coming on the show, Adam.
Appreciate you having me, man. Thank you very much.
Yep. I will talk to you later.
Peace.
Above the courts and laws, they're building a machine the likes of which we've never seen, designed to break our will, track us and keep us still. In the name of freedom, they will justify their every kill. Police state, they got their riot shields, tear gas and black batons. This ain't protected servants, clear to see what side they're on. They think that they can do the dirty work of someone else. Sit back, collect the check and disrespect.
up? This is Crash. You are listening to the Crash Report Relapse, a highlight show of all the previous shows that we've done, and it is dedicated to Jason from Cyanide Sunrise. Rest in peace, brother. Yo, you are listening to the Crash Report. I have Red Sun Rising and Tim Ripper Owens in here. Tim, what's up, my man?
How are you? Good to be here.
Yes, thank you very much for coming on. Mike from Red Sun Rising, thank you as well.
Ryan is over there.
Yes, Ryan, are you done tuning your guitar now?
He's going to table playing. I am.
Migs, why don't you, why don't you swing yours over his?
Yeah. Thank you. You guys, listen, all I hear about is all the trouble that you guys are causing on Monday nights here.
We cause a lot of trouble here.
So Micah said that I had to come down and witness this because he said it's nothing but chaos and trouble. So I have to kind of smooth it out because Micah just causes trouble himself as well.
It's my fault. I apologize.
It is.
It's kind of my fault.
It's all your fault, Migs.
But I always make sure I get back with great gratuity.
Is that why it took you a week to pay your bar tab here?
I paid it back well.
I still have mine too.
You own the place. There's the difference.
So Red Sun Rising and Tim are doing a show this Saturday, right? This Saturday at the Kent stage, obviously in Kent, Ohio. You guys want to talk about that?
No shootings. It's listen, when WNIR came to me and came to Mike and talked about doing some kind of a special show and doing something, the first guys I wanted to put on the bill and do this show was Red Sun Rising because I thought it once again was a good combination. We did that Rockin' on the River show. They asked me to do that with them, and I just thought that it's a good venue. You guys have played the Kent stage.
We have, last year around this time, actually.
Last time I think I played the Kent was about 22 years ago with Filthy McNasty. Seriously, I was like 18.
So I went to get the ladies.
I think my mom got some stories about Filthy McNasty.
Yeah, but see, that's exactly, there you go. And I wanted to be me and friends and just kind of make this a fun night where these guys are going to have like a good hour set.
Oh, here
has no friends.
That guy, if you see that guy, sometimes he's down under the bridge with a sign begging for money. But we want to make it special, so I think Red Sun Rising, we have Scott Jones from U.S. Metal and Doug and Mike from Seattle, and we're just kind of going to all get up there and do our
Is
thing.
that Kleiner?
Yeah, he's going to get up. We're going to do a couple of Alice in Chains and Hunger Strike, and
Yeah, very good. Yeah, no, we look forward to it. We did that show in August with Tim at Rockin' on the River, and the crowd response was outrageous. We had a ton of people there. And,
you guys were headlining that show, weren't you?
We were, yeah. And so we look forward to any opportunity we can get to perform with Mr. Owens here. So.
How did you two get hooked up? You going out and playing with them at Rockin' on the River, and having them on your show at Kent Stage and everything.
Well, the thing was, with me being around here, I'm always hanging out. And I don't know when I first saw you guys. I'm not even certain when we first kind of.
Oh God, I don't know, years ago.
It might have been your old place.
Yeah, your first play.
It was there, yeah.
I think it was.
And then, we just started talking then, and we always said we should jam and do something and get on stage and have some fun. And because everybody knows I kind of like doing that, It's pretty much what I do to tour the world is exactly all I do doing that. So coming home and doing that with these guys and knowing how good they are. Remember last year I saw them up there at the Coventry High School, and the shows that I've seen them play at, it's always been really cool to watch them. So.
Well, yeah, I've only seen you guys once, and it was here, but I really liked you guys. I had heard of you guys, and then you guys opened for Steel Panther or something.
Yeah, that's a great show.
I am a huge Steel Panther fan. I really wanted to go, but I missed it. But and then I was at Lock 3. I think you guys played before was it an AC/DC band? I think.
That was the time it rained. That was 2 years ago.
I was there for the AC/DC band, but I missed you guys, and then I finally got to see you guys here, and I really liked you guys. And then you guys had Devil Strip opening up,
Yeah.
and I love Devil Strip. They're great guys too. But here in a little bit, I'm going to play Illusion. from their new album, Into Forever. You guys are touring next year.
Right. Yeah.
Is that in support of Into Forever?
Yeah. It's I think that plus maybe a couple new tracks.
Yeah, we're actually going to add put a single out, but it's mostly to support that album. We've actually already named the tour. It's called the Radio Is Dead Tour, which is going to be a single that we're recording now. And it's basically when we came up with the name Radio Is Dead, it's this in the song concept. It was basically talking about that we're a DIY band, and that's what we're doing. And I thought it was appropriate for a DIY tour to have that kind of name to it. So
Right.
You can call
right.
it online radio instead. So no offense.
No, I don't know. I would rather do. I'd rather, as much as I hate commercial radio, I'd rather do this show on there. But whatever. But honestly, you can't really do. Well, you can't. But you can't really do much better for an internet radio show than doing it at a bar like this. I mean, this is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is a great place.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Plus the food here's killer.
It really is. I don't know, Tim. I started going to the old place. The first time I was ever there was when Sebastian Bach was there doing a meet and greet or whatever. And I gotta say,
me in
He wasn't wearing spandex.
Oh, then that was
Yeah.
the wrong boss.
You were at the Innerbelt.
That happens to me more often than I'd like to admit.
speaking of the Interbelt, Tim, I'm sure you.
What? I love the Interbelt.
I'm sure you know Dick, the guy that worked here. Yeah, he said that he frequented the Interbelt quite often.
My favorite place.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of
Well, I
strange.
think he you know what, he liked to go a lot of places, I guess.
Yeah.
But he had a new tattoo all the time and liked to have fun, so I guess that's why.
He scares me.
Doesn't he have a tattoo of you too? Doesn't it?
Really?
Really?
He does.
No, he has a.
He has the cross.
My logo.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's,
know.
It's
There's,
not like
there's
a
a,
portrait of the
I do
boss.
have
Yeah, I
people
thought it was
like
a
that.
portrait.
I'm sure you do,
This
man.
one
You've been
guy has
everywhere.
my face and then Halford's face on his back.
Wow.
really?
awesome.
Wow.
That's pretty weird.
Is there verses in the middle?
Right.